What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Bonnie Scotch. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. I wanted to bring you this quick review for Married to Medicine. This is Season 10, Episode 1, and the name of the episode is Southern Sweet Tea. All right, so I love this show. I love this show real bad. I stand this show. I miss these ladies so much, and I'm so happy to see them back on my TV screen this season. But we got a few things to cover, especially some standout things that I saw during this episode. I mean, we don't have to do like a deep dive and go through all the small little details, but there are some things that I want to discuss, okay? Let's start with Miss Phaedra Parks, or as some of you know her, Fedra Parks, okay? Now, we know Phaedra, of course, from Real Housewives of Atlanta. We know the heinous thing that she accused Candy of. Phaedra seems to have a lot of fans. I don't understand why. People think she's a reader. I thought that read that she had for Kenya Moore about, the pizza guy and the sperm bank, I thought it was really tired. I thought her delivery was tired, delayed, and through. But a lot of people like her, and it is what it is. I guess y'all were begging for her to come back to Bravo and get a Bravo check. But, she's back on the TV screen, and y'all thought that her being on the show was going to send the ratings through the roof. And, this first episode only had 600,000 views. So, I mean, is Phaedra really that girl? But you know what? It is what it is. She's back. She's on the show. We're going to have to deal with her. We're going to have to see her. So, yeah, she is at this boutique for whatever reason. She's, I guess, a co-owner of this boutique where we're introduced to her in this episode, and I don't understand why. We've never known Phaedra for being a fashion girl. When I think Phaedra, I don't think fashions at all. I always think, she was Bobby Brown's lawyer. I think of Cynthia saying to her, win a case. Okay. So yeah, she's here, she's getting a check, and I guess we'll see how this goes, y'all. All right, so we have another castmate being introduced to the show. Her name is Sweet Tea. Her real name is Kanisha or Lanisha, I can't remember, but she is a fraternal twin. She is the new fiance slash wife of Dr. Gregory Lunsford. As you all remember, Dr. Greg was married to Quad once upon a time. Now, he and Quad ended up getting divorced. Quad let us know that he used to be dragging her down the steps by her hair. So we already get the idea that Sweet Tea is not really that bright, because she tells us that she is the one who jumped into Dr. Greg's DMs to tell him, I can give you what you want and I can give you what you need. And the thing that she can give him is a baby, right? And then we go on to find out that she's having some issues with fibroids and cysts. So it's a little bit confusing to me, because it's like, if you know you're having these challenges in that department, why would you promise this man a baby? Girl, it is what it is. I mean, you're a fan of the show. You know that this man likes to drag women, and you still want to be with him. You still want to marry him. Girl, okay, sure. I really just be curious as to what goes through the mind of women who know that they have a partner who was involved in some type of domestic violence disputes. Like, do you think that you're not going to get touched? Do you think that you're just so remarkable that he's never going to lay his hands on you ever? Girl, good luck. But she has this hoedown party. I guess it's like a bachelorette party at her crib. She invites all the women. All the women, mind you, are friends of Quad. And they're all talking about Quad. She's getting upset that they're all talking about Quad. And it's like, sis, you moved into the house that he and Quad were living in. You're living in the shadows of someone else's dream. Shout out to Ashley Simpson. But, we also see in this episode that Cecil made a comment, about how Sweet Tea was an upgrade from Quad. And I'm just like, Cecil, let's pull over on that for a second, because I want to know how you got to that. How did you get that answer? Remember in like middle school, high school, even elementary, you would be given a math problem, right? You couldn't just give your answer. You had to show your work. See, so I want you to show us your work. How did you come to this conclusion that sweet tea was an upgrade from Miss Quad? Miss Quad, she got it, she got it. Now, I did peep how Toya basically doxed Quad in this episode, talking about her DUI and, putting out her full government. I said, now, Toya, Miss Quad is going to get you, but I'm guessing that this is some payback from last season when Quad and, was it Heavenly? I think it was Heavenly, accused Toya of setting up Anila's house to get robbed. So there's still going to be more back and forth to come. We already know how it goes. But yeah, you all, I really enjoyed this episode. It was a great introduction to season 10. I do miss Dr. Contessa, aka Contessa, as Heavenly will call her, but I don't miss Dr. Scott and his old trifling ass. So, I hope that everything is okay with Dr. Contessa and, the children. And, we know she's a very ambitious woman, so it is what it is. She got some other things going on, I'm sure. But I'm really looking forward to this season. Go ahead and hit the like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see y'all for the next one. Peace. I've been all in my phone, I got options, and I don't wanna tell you to drop it.